Next one. Would you be okay with your friend doing business with your enemy?
You asking me?
Yeah.
I can't go to the Max B party because you're my friend. Yeah.
Why?
Because you my friend.
What?
Yeah. Talk about it.
I heard some shit about you. I heard some shit about you on the internet.
About me too, man.
I heard you got kicked. What they say?
Got that horsepower, baby. That's a nice big valve. I use it myself.
Yeah, they did. He said you was there. He said you was out. I didn't even remember. This was crazy.
That's what they told me.
He said you was out. The internet kicked you off.
Kicked off. I can't rap about it no more.
But people don't know. You see, both of us had different opinions, and I think it's dope that because I always feel like two things can be true at the same time.
Right.
Right? You felt one way, I felt another way.
Right.
You went to the party, but you had already had a conversation with Kaplan. Talk about it.
Yeah, I feel like I never was around him, Max. You know what I'm saying? Like, but we had our own relationship through who we know or whatever. And me being around Jim as long as I've been around Jim, and Jim being around my moms and my kids, and you know what I'm saying? Like, I gotta holler at Capo, like, yo, bro, how you feel about that? Because I got invited directly, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I'm gonna definitely have that convo with bro before I just pop up and he gotta hear about it. That's just me.
No, it's definitely honored, bro. And I think, like I was saying, like me and Fad was talking earlier, as individual men, we don't always have to have the same opinion, right? I felt like because of the relationship I didn't build with Cap over the last 5 or 6 years, that I just felt like it wasn't in me to go stand next to anybody he had an issue with or whatever, because the relationship is strong and it's past.
Man, this whole situation looking extra wild right now. It's either the slickest podcast rollout anyone ever pulled off, or somebody at the Let's Rap About It podcast is cleaning out their locker tonight. There's no way this popped off by accident because the timing is just too perfect to be random. Last week, after Milo refused to show up to Max B's welcome home party out of respect for his bond with Jim Jones, the internet started buzzing heavy. Then the very next day, Dave East strolled into Max's dinner, acting cool, smiling, chilling, like the whole room wasn't carrying quiet tension. That moment alone had the streets going loud. Some folks jumped online saying Dave East was moving disloyal, while others fired back defending him, telling everyone that Dave doesn't have beef in this. They kept saying Dave did records with Max, he cool with him. And honestly, they weren't wrong. Dave never had drama with Max, so why would he skip a dinner he was personally invited to? And trust me, Dave East made it clear he wasn't stressing any of this noise. He wasn't feeding into the online chatter for a second. He knew he was cool with Max B, he knew he was cool with the people standing around Max, and he knew they were probably gonna cross paths that same weekend anyway. That's exactly why Dave stepped out to that dinner, dressed like it was the first day back at school, ready for anything. This man pulled up prepared. Dave kept telling people straight up, I know how this rap game moves. One week, everybody yelling at each other. The next week, they back shaking hands like nothing ever went down. And the only one who ends up looking silly is the person who picks a side too early. He been saying that nonstop. Then yesterday, that new podcast episode leaked, and whoever dropped that audio knew exactly what they were doing because the sound was wild.
Yeah, they did. He said you was there. He said you was out. I didn't even remember. This was crazy. That's what they told me. He said he was out. The internet kicked you off.
I can't rap about it no more.
Because people don't know. You see, both of us had different opinions, and I think it's dope that because I always feel like two things can be true at the same time.
Right.
Right? You felt one way, I felt another way.
Right.
You went to the party, but you had already had a conversation with Kaplan. Talk about it.
Yeah, I feel like I never was around him, Max. You know what I'm saying? Like, but we had our own relationship through who we know or whatever. And me being around Jim as long as I've been around Jim, and Jim being around my moms and my kids, and you know what I'm saying? Like, I gotta holler at Capo, like, yo, bro, how you feel about that? Because I got invited directly, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I'm gonna definitely have that convo with bro before I just pop up and he gotta hear about it. Like, that's just me.
No, it's definitely honoring, bro. And I think, like I was saying, like me and Fad was talking earlier, as individual men, we don't always have to have the same feeling, right? I felt like because of the relationship I didn't built with Capo over the last 5 or 6 years, that I just felt like it wasn't in me to go stand next to anybody he had an issue with or whatever, because the relationship is strong and it's past.
Dave East finally explained his whole reasoning to Milo and Jim Jones, sounding calm but firm, like he meant every single word. Now look, I already know folks in the comments gonna crack jokes saying stuff like, why a grown man asking another grown man for permission to hit a party? But honestly, I respect that move. That's real communication. I'd rather somebody tell me straight up, yo, I know you don't rock with this person right now, but they got hookah, they got bottles, there's a whole vibe happening, and I'm sliding. I don't want you shocked if you see me shaking his hand or saying welcome home. That's grown energy for real. I don't know what Jim Jones truly feels inside about the whole thing, but you gotta salute Dave East for not picking sides like a rookie. And honestly, this right here is perfect content for his podcast. He knows the whole internet is waiting to hear exactly what he says about Max B. And he knows everyone wants to hear the tone he uses when he finally speaks on it. And this is where everything flips into something even crazier. During that leaked podcast audio, you could literally hear the whole room go silent when Dave East started explaining how fast the streets turned on him. 1 minute people cheering him on, the next minute they calling him fake just because he showed love to Max B. That pressure was hitting him from every angle. Dave said that the second those photos from Max B's dinner dropped, his phone went insane. Folks texting him like he did something illegal, asking why he showed up, who invited him, who he sat next to, all types of wild questions. He said it felt like people were acting like he betrayed somebody just for showing face, and he wasn't letting that energy stand at all.
He was at the Jets game yesterday. Now, Mano, you were there, and people were believing
people
that y'all went together.
Right, absolutely not. I didn't even see him. People got to understand it's an 80,000 stadium.
And the reason why it was such a big deal is because you have
because I
let's
said,
rap about it with Jim Jones.
Right. Understand that I got a relationship with him. So my whole thing is this: I really understand that I don't come from the same world a lot of people come from. If I got a relationship with you that extends past professionalism and it's personal, I'm at your home and I know your parents, right? I just don't feel right if you at odds with somebody else, right? Knowing that we got a personal relationship, going out my way to go congregate or party with them, right? Now, that's a choice. Seeing them somewhere else is not, right? Because two things can be true at the same time. I can respect my relationship that I got with you, but at the same time, it don't mean no disrespect to somebody else. It means that I'm just clear on where I stand.
So would you have taken a picture if y'all did run into each other?
I mean, I can't say that, right? Because the truth of the matter is it didn't happen, right? That man just gave back 75 years, so that should be the narrative, not a made up narrative about a football game. And
Method Man was there too, by the way. He's the photographer.
He was the cameraman.
Crazy.
And my choice in my relationship, see, this is what I'm saying. If my relationship with you is more than professional, then I'm gonna respect my relationship. That's just who I am as a man.
What if you had, because you and Max B were cool before all this?
Yeah, we was cool. He started a lot of people don't know, he started his career by coming to Brooklyn to record with us.
Right.
Early on, before his affiliation with Jim Jones.
Okay. So what does that mean for that relationship then? Because you guys did have a friendship too.
But it's never been this extensive as the relationship that I got with Capo. Now listen to this. I don't think no man would feel no way about that because it's respect. I'm saying this is a man that I break bread with. We get money together. We got business together. We do family things together, right? So that relationship flourished in the last 5 years to a different level.
Okay.
So that's just same as mine as me and you, right? Our relationship, I'm at your home. I know your parents. That's a different level of relationship.
Right.
I can't, my principle is not going to allow me to just, go out my way to congregate with people that you feel like you got a problem with, even if I'm not pumping that, even if I think that the problem should be over.
Yeah. Which
because
you do think.
Right, but that's not me. That's not my call.
It's not your call. You would like it to be over and you
100%.
feel, yes. Okay.
I would love for all of New York to be
because Max B has said that he squashed things with Jim Jones.
Right.
But Jim Jones has not yet squashed it.
But I'm the one that been out here pumping New York unity for the last 5, 6 years, 7 years or whatever. So I would love if that was a perfect world. But check this out. That's not my call. and I can't tell another man how to handle his issues. All I can do is say, look, this is the side that my relationship flourished on this side.
Then he told Milo and Jim straight, I'm cool with both of you and I'm cool with Max. I'm not burning no bridges for problems that I wasn't even part of. And that hit the whole room heavy because he wasn't lying for 1 second. He's right in the middle of 2 different camps, still trying to move like a grown man without getting dragged into old drama that doesn't belong to him. And the craziest part, Dave said he didn't even think the internet would explode like this. He thought the dinner would stay quiet and private until somebody in that room started dropping clips like they were working for a gossip page. He said once he saw that, he knew he had to face the situation head on the podcast and speak his truth loud and clear. But the moment that had everybody stunned was when Dave East finally revealed what really went down before he even walked into that dinner. He said people around the city were already whispering, trying to make it look like he was picking sides before he even chose his outfit. That's how fast things move when your name get tied to Max B and Jim Jones at the same time. Dave said he started getting calls from people saying, yo, you know this might cause problems later, right? And he said he just laughed because he wasn't beefing with anybody. He told him straight, I'm showing up to celebrate somebody finally coming home after years inside. And that energy alone had people nervous because they didn't know how the story was about to flip. Then he admitted something that shocked the whole room. He said he walked in expecting maybe a couple cameras, but he didn't expect the entire dinner to feel like somebody turned it into a full movie set. Lights flashing, phones out, people whispering, and folks plotting camera angles like they were filming some behind-the-scenes special. Dave said the second he saw all that, he knew somebody was going to leak something because the whole vibe felt way too staged to stay private for long. And when he told Mono and Jim that, both of them went silent because they knew exactly what he was talking about. Somebody in that room wasn't just celebrating Max B coming home, they were trying to create a whole moment, and they wanted Dave East sitting right in the center of the spotlight. But when Dave East pulled up to that dinner, it shows something important that people forget way too often. Everybody got to grow up at some point. Nobody out here trying to fight, nobody trying to stir chaos, and definitely nobody trying to end up in trouble at this age. Most of these dudes are in their 40s and 50s now, and the history they carry shouldn't control the rest of their future. If Jim Jones could sit down and make peace with French Montana after everything that happened back then, there's no reason he can't eventually sit across the table from Max B too. It might take time, but trust, that moment is coming sooner than people think. Honestly, it wouldn't shock me one bit if Max B pops up on Let's Rap About It sooner than anybody expects. This story is moving fast, and the energy around it is only getting louder. Now tell me what you think about Dave East giving Jim that heads up. Drop a comment, smash that like button, share this with someone who follows the story, and make sure you subscribe so you don't miss the next chapter. Your support boosts the channel, so tap in and keep this conversation alive.